Hi everybody, here's my incubator. I've got my Silkie eggs and my green queen eggs in this incubator here. I keep my temperature set at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and humidity I keep it between 50 and 55%. Now that will fluctuate when you open your incubator. It will go down. You got to make sure you keep the water reservoirs filled up in there. Just so that you have the right amount of water in there to keep that humidity at the correct percentage. It can be a little tricky. That's why it's recommended to set your incubator up at least a day or two before you actually put eggs in there. But I use the Genesis 1588 Hovabator incubator. I really like this. I have two of them and I've had great experiences using them. My hatch rate's usually between 85 and 100%, at least that's what it's been in the past. I haven't been doing any incubating of eggs here recently, so hopefully that continues to be the case. And that's even with shipped eggs. Typically, if you have shipped eggs, the hatch rate is not as good. Now, all these were laid by my hens, so hopefully we'll have a good experience with them. I had 12 eggs in there to begin with. We lost one Silkie egg I just did a video of, and that is due to it not being fertile. But having 8 out of 9 Silkie eggs fertile, I think is a pretty good percentage. We've got 3 green queen eggs in there. Those ones I was not able to determine whether or not they were fertile, and that is primarily due to that dark egg color. I will wait and candle all the eggs at day either 10 or 14, probably 14, just because I have a better experience with those super dark eggs, being able to tell whether or not they're fertile and developing. And that's because they have a little air sac in the egg that you can see in some of the videos, and that air sac gets smaller as the chick gets bigger. So you know if it's gotten a lot smaller, then most likely you've got a good development of a chick in there. If it's not, if it's the same, or if you can see some blood streaking through there, you know that either a chick has died or it's just not fertilized, it's not developing. To get the final results, whether or not it's fertile, whenever I decide to pull an egg out, if I know for sure there was one developing, or if I'm unsure of where it was at progress-wise, but I know it stopped developing, I'll go out and I'll break them, and I can see what's going on inside there, how big the chick was when it died. If it's a milky color, I know for sure that it's been dead for a while, that kind of thing. But I like to know, what's going on with my eggs whenever I'm incubating, so I can say, hey, it might have had something to do with my incubator, or it just wasn't even fertilized and there was nothing I could do other than reassess what's going on with my chickens and make sure that I have enough roosters for hens and so forth. But as you can see, we've got 11 eggs now. They're doing pretty good. Silkie eggs, they're more porcelain-like, and therefore they're much, much easier to candle at day 7. And you can actually see what's going on in there. So I highly recommend checking out the videos I took of the eggs being candled, because they're pretty cool. But there you guys have it. Quick little update.